What's your rating for Starbucks? How do you see its outlook going forward?
We have a buy on Starbucks, and we think that Starbucks has a lot of opportunities going forward. So specifically within the U.S., you can see that the same-store sales, which is probably the best measure of brand health and underlying demand, it's one of the best numbers that we've seen this quarter. So 11% same-store sales in the U.S., and they're really just getting started with a lot of opportunities they have, whether it's on the demand side, customization, cold, and some of the loyalty initiatives they have in place, or on the production side, where they're rolling out a new siren system to really help them speed up the process of making some of these drinks that become much more complex because customers have really taken to the idea of customizing and making a drink really their own.
Yeah, much more complex and actually much more expensive. Anytime you go to somebody with Starbucks, they want to put this in there and then put that in there. The drinks are more expensive. I would imagine that'd be all those ads are higher margin for Starbucks. But the real question is Starbucks inflation proof? Are the restaurant names and stocks we're talking about, are those inflation proof going forward as we see inflation and just consumers' wallets tightening a bit?
Yeah, I think, well, a couple things there. First, in terms of Starbucks, how much price they've taken in terms of how much higher prices are this year versus last, they're actually relatively modest. I mean, all things, like I said, are relative. We've seen, 8, 9% inflation in the restaurant CPI index. So, the fact that Starbucks price increases are in the sort of 5 to 6% range really means that it's been a price laggard to some extent. And then the other thing I think that we've observed is that customers aren't expressing any real price resistance to Starbucks. We've seen some evidence of check management among other concepts, but Starbucks again has continued to see this this adoption of customization. And to your point, these do cost more to do, but they really make the drink very special and very specific to the customer, and that really means that customer cannot get the that kind of beverage anyplace else. So we have not seen customers really back away from their ordering. Like I said, not only were same store sales among the best in the industry, but we are actually seeing positive transaction growth, which is not something that most other restaurants are seeing right now. And their transactions have nearly fully recovered transactions per store per day to pre-COVID levels,
Right.
despite the fact that, as we know, not all of our behaviors, whether it's work from home part of the time or something else, have fully returned to what they were pre-COVID.
Yeah,
So I
not
think
fully.
real testament.
Yeah, not fully, Sarah. So one question I have for you: you mentioned that a lot of companies aren't seeing, the ability for sales to increase right now. One exception to that certainly was McDonald's, double-digit increase when it came to orders, or I don't know, I guess the sales per customer. I'm trying to think of the right term for the restaurant industry, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Double-digit increase there. So is the idea here that people are willing to pay, I guess, for, middle-class luxury things like a Starbucks coffee, or, taking your kids to McDonald's as opposed to other higher-end sit-down restaurants?
So I think a couple things. So to your point, in some of their markets, McDonald's has seen double-digit increases in same-store sales. Those are more outside the U.S. More recently, McDonald's in the U.S. 6%, very very respectable. They do have about 10% price increase on the menu. So again, as we're talking about, no business has been immune to inflation and having to pass that on to some extent to customers. So I think to your point, what we are still seeing in the U.S. is a real desire to, enjoy going out to eat. So this idea of spending more on services and perhaps a little less on goods, the idea of reclaiming some of those lost occasions from that we saw during lockdown. And McDonald's has, however, seen a bit more check management, for example, than Starbucks. So, like I said, there are some companies out there for whom, especially lower income consumers, are doing what they can to maybe still enjoy those occasions, but at a slightly lower cost than before, because they are under pressure from inflationary pressures on some of the necessities that they're consuming, whether it's gas or food at home.